Yeah, sure. It's your boy EyvClinBlue back at it again. Let's go. Second video of South African crimes, bro. I was looking at my roof. Looks terrible. And the cow hanging on my door. Hey, bro, you get what you get. Oh, yeah. Yes, asking that a bit light. These South African crimes and criminals be crazy characters. Be weird characters. Yeah, so, but yeah. Part 2, let's go.
Chick, 1 million. Man, try to just go away. Wait.
Didn't spend it. But you posted.
To say to the families, he responded, the families don't want him released. For them, Petrus Madiba's apology means nothing.
Fuck is it?
Karen Morn, Mpumalanga.
That's sometimes.
I want to explain to you.
No.
How long have you been in the police force?
Doesn't make that.
How long have
Guys, you see this video?
That's how you get smacked.
Look, I get the couple's point. I understand where they're coming from. And they actually, mention some valid points. However, my opinion towards this is that you are very arrogant. You are very arrogant, and what causes this arrogance is the fact that every time you find yourself in a position whereby a cop pulls you over, you can quickly just grab out your phone, you're gonna go on TikTok and you're gonna record everything.
Yeah, my nigga, that I'm gonna tell you right now what you should do when the cops are being unfair to you. Nothing. Yes sir, no sir, go home.
And you think it's gonna save you. It's not gonna save you, it's not gonna do. Pardon the language.
And gang is green beans, no?
It's not gonna do shit for you. Here's why I say that. Firstly, the reason why the police officer is giving you attitude is because you're insulting his intelligence. He's not as patient as the other one. He's not. Secondly, he is right by saying he can pull you over whenever he wants to.
Yeah. This
When
in
a cop
America.
pulls you over, you stop. You do not try reason with the situation. You stop. I don't think you understand the seriousness
What you
of the
don't like.
situation that you could have gotten yourself into. Had that been the tactical reaction team that tried to pull you over and you pull that stunt, we'd be talking a different story. And then you would have been crying police brutality and whatnot.
Told you. That's how you get smacked. Your son knows so go home. The cop is wrong or right. My nigga, you don't want them problems. Don't have rights here. Let's face facts. This is south of the bro. You don't have rights here. Yes sir, no sir. Go home. Feel Slim, like be the fool. Don't try to act smart, don't try to act tough, don't know your rights. Yes sir, no sir. He's gonna feel superior, like boost that nigga's ego and go home. That's another set of problems. Him without his uniform, whoop his ass. But then in uniform, leave him alone, bro.
Please understand the perspective. Understand the point where they're also coming from. If I am a police officer and I try to pull a vehicle over and it does not stop, what is the first thing that comes to my mind?
Something stolen.
Do not come and insult police officials' intelligence. Don't make them look weak. Those people are running those streets to protect people like you who don't care about your own safety, driving around at night, refusing to stop. Make it make sense. Arrogance is not going to get you anywhere. It will not get you anywhere. Another point, he showed you his credentials.
Oh.
Still you disregard them. Why? Just to be arrogant, just because you want to take a video of it. Guys, you guys are playing with fire. Phones like this and videos are not going to save you.
Yeah,
people
no
are
shit.
not the same. Divisions in the police departments are not the same. You don't even know why he pulled you over. He doesn't have to give you a reason why. It's called a routine stop. If he feels like something is off about that vehicle, I can pull him over, which is why they all have the right to. And then you go and insult his intelligence because you're the smart one.
It's TikTok and YouTube, bro.
Wow.
Next.
A former 28 gang member has a message for
What
the...
does it mean, former? I thought there's no former. Right? No former. How? Are you gonna quit the gang, Papa?
youth of today.
How long are you in the gang now? Because I can see you look at general or something. You look at general.
At 28, I was at 28 since I was 14 years old.
14 years old. Yo, that is like you getting your ranks
I'm
up.
40 cents now. 40 something.
And it's long now, it's been long. And you experience a lot of stuff.
In the rank I have, I'm having this rank for 19 years already.
You earned it.
Yeah. I didn't buy it.
You didn't buy it.
Earned it.
You earned it. Okay, then tell me, so what is it? What motivation to give it to the young ones?
I would say to the young ones to finish the education, not go to gangsters.
Do something more
Because
positive.
education is the key to your future.
To your future, no?
Yeah.
And something they can actually become in life, man.
Yeah, basically, if you finish your school, you can end up any place you want to be.
Before we start with the video, this is not my normal fare, but I was sent this video by the driver of the vehicle, and I think it's one of those things that all of us should know about. I also think that he handled the situation about as well as anybody can handle this kind of situation.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, and
What you
you?
mean, kid?
Driving license?
Can I see your badge, please?
Why?
You're not wearing your badge. It's part of your uniform. So I don't know if you're an official or not.
So why? So what are you trying to say?
You're not in your full uniform, so I don't need to show you anything.
So do you know the full uniform of us?
Yes.
So name one.
Name one what?
Name.
Well, I know you have to have your badge with your name on.
Yeah. And then if I don't have it,
Then you're not an official.
I'm not an official. What makes me?
Well, your full uniform makes you.
No, what
that is
makes
how
me?
that is how the public knows that you're an official appointed to do a certain job.
Also, you think I'm not appointed?
I don't know if you are.
So I must prove it.
With your badge, yes. That's why you have to have a full uniform.
So I don't have my badge. So
You don't have your badge.
Yeah. So you're not gonna.
Okay, I'm off. Thank you.
So wait.
Wait, are you not? You just said you're not.
You see, the other situation we were talking about, this is different. By the voice, I can tell the gang is meneer van Rensbeck. And what can I say? The cop, the cop must be a cop. Cop. Like, not just green beans or gang who just got a job straight off the academy or anything. This must be a cop. To slap him takes balls. Oh, bro, I'm not saying anything about anything. That's where we live at, bro. That's where we live at.
An official here. You're just a member of public.
Badge of no badge. What can you do here? Because running is a stretch, because seems like it's open field for a long while if you run. But you might run and he doesn't chase. And the car also is, why is it black? He might not chase. If he chases, are you gonna risk shooting at this thing? What can you do here, dog? No badge, no police car. Just a lady sitting in the front. I say run. Risk it, dog. Risk it. But you're gonna be scared in this situation. You won't scare. You won't run. Yeah, take your car.
I want us to be clear. Say, you are refusing to give me your license because I don't have it.
Well, it's if that guy walking there stops me. Why must I show that man my license?
No, I'm saying, you see, it's our uniform.
That's not your uniform. It's part of your uniform.
And then,
if maybe there's a man wearing a hat that looks like a police hat. I don't know. But I know you have to have your badge on.
Okay.
And you have to have your nameplate.
Okay, no, you can go. Alright, I don't have a badge, no?
Why don't you have your badge?
Because I don't want to.
Why don't you want to?
I don't know.
Are you standing here getting bribes? What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm getting bribes.
Thought so. Thank you.
There is wife in the car.
How evil do you have to be as a woman that you would go and get several men to come and murder a man that just told you that, look, you don't have enough empties? 2 cases of black label. You went to go get several men because you are upset because the man told you that there's something you cannot do relating to empty black label beer bottles. You waited outside and you pointed out to the Reginald and you let these guys come with knives. There was no conversation with Reginald, nothing. You guys straight up attacked him with the knives out, and you stood there and you watched and you participated in the murder of Reginald's life. Reginald would be living today. His cousin barely made it out alive. That is
Reginald fell, I must say. Failing down. Oh. Yes. And niggas stop like, bro, when your sister, girlfriend, or whatever tells you to come and sort out somebody for some reason, my nigga, try and figure out what that person did first, because your sister's out here on some. I'm sorry.
another attempted murder on all of you. In total, there's between 7 and 9 people involved in this murder of that man. Do you think he deserves it? Or for his family to see how he is being murdered in broad daylight, how he is running for his life to the other side of the parking lot where he fell, and you guys continued to murder him in broad daylight? My only question to you is, wherever you are right now, my sister, what was your thinking pattern? And to the guys that participated in just pulling out knives and brutally murdering him, that is...
Van jou, links van jou, links van jou. Get down, get down, get down, 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 down. Get the fuck down, down, get the fuck down.
This is Sivenati Toto. She's 23 years old and from George in the West. Western Cape. In August 2022, she was beaten beyond recognition by a man that was a so-called rival of her boyfriend that had lost a fight to her boyfriend and wanted to retaliate by hurting her. He broke into her home, severely assaulted her, dragged her through the streets to his own house, continued to beat her until she was unconscious. He then loaded her onto the back of a bakkie and dumped her behind a petrol station, where she was later discovered by a petrol attendant. After this, she suffered many strokes, obviously sustaining severe brain damage. You know what the worst part is? The man that did this got bail the very next day after he had been arrested. He was arrested on the 27th of August, and on the 28th, he was basically a free man again. Time and time again, we see that criminals in South Africa have more rights than innocent, law-abiding citizens. It seems that when you do the right thing in South Africa, you don't get a second chance. But if you're a criminal, you get many of those. This happens across the country. Time and time again, we hear that someone that's been implicated for murder gets bail so very easily. I think it's time to change this. It's utterly...
For entertainment purposes only. Conspiracy. What if, bro, these people see that most of us don't want to do these crimes? We're thinking, yeah, I'm not going to risk my life for this. Well, they need the jobs of the policeman to keep going. And they're still going to have all these niggas in there. Because the sentences they give niggas be long as hell. So that they sending them out, putting them back in, sending them out in, just so the system can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if they arrest all of them, then what? You'll take this span fast, bro. If they pay you per day and you want to finish the whole house, building the whole house in it, then done is done. I'm only paying you per day. Maybe not.
Frustrating to try and support these victims and their families when the criminal justice system does not bring their side, does not do their part. Legislation.
I'm recording. That's why I was recording. That's why I was recording. That's why I was recording. I'm recording. That's why. I'm recording. I'm recording. That's why I was recording.
Hey, pom pera. Ale mshayile pom, ekasiya pom la ya pom yena. Oh, bese pom ya pom yena.
Zeyitshontshiwe.
Ucansi bangenza ngemoto zalezi right labantu. Imangale ubheke maybe uzobona ubuqhopho or inhloko.
I lost the leg. This lady's talking about brains, bro. So nigga took the BM, smashed the BM, pays away, chases in it on the SPV, and explosives they had. These niggas is hella bad now, bro.
Or just come to the yard, come play your part. You can act hard if you wanna. I don't wanna come to Indala. Charlie CPT, I don't rap for my island. We party in summer, sticking 8 moves ago. SUV H3 Hammer. If you wanna talk to me, don't speak. Now when they come with me, not cheap, shop right, shop left. Pick up by one day. If you wanna work 500 rands, not a wait. Now when they come with okay. Now when they come with the brew, I am not as able. I came in, I got grants and a black label. Offers me a drink.
Mr. Ackerman, you are sentenced to 12 life sentences.
What is it?
You are sentenced to 5 years imprisonment on each of the attempted murder counts. In terms of section 280 of the Criminal Procedure Act, I order that the sentences on the 8 counts of attempted murder should run concurrently. 15. Concerning counts 1 to 253, the pornographic images which were found on the accused's cellular phone, the prosecution submitted that the accused should be sentenced to 10 years for each count. This would imply that the sentence which ought to be imposed would be 2,530 years, which Mr. Albert submitted would merely be for show purposes. Mr. Albert submitted that such a sentence would be impractical, as the accused would have to serve the rest of his natural life in prison. He submitted that the court should impose a sentence taking into account the cumulative effect of the punishment, and order that the sentences run concurrently with the life sentences. 16. I am of the view to impose 10 years for each count in respect of counts 1 to 253 would be imposing a Methuselah-like sentence. In the circumstances, I am of the view that these counts should be treated for sentencing purposes jointly, as opposed to sentencing the accused on each of the 253 counts. The accused is sentenced to 25 years imprisonment on counts 1 to 253. 17. Counts 264 to counts 640 relate to pornographic material which was retrieved from the accused's computer. The accused testified that he was unaware of the images of the young boys performing lewd acts such as fellatio and other acts. He suggested that the boys who lived with him posted these images onto his computer. The court rejected this version. Once again, the prosecution requested that the maximum period of imprisonment be imposed on the accused on these counts. I have decided to follow the same approach in sentencing on these counts as I did in respect of counts 1 to 253. These counts are taken as one for the purposes of sentencing, and the accused is sentenced to 25 years imprisonment on these counts. 18. Counts 640, 641, 642, 643, and 645. These counts concern child pornography or pursuing child pornography. The accused was instrumental in making videos of the victims which he distributed to his clients. He is sentenced to 4 years imprisonment on each count. I ordered that these sentences on these counts should be served concurrently with each other. Mr. Ackerman, you are sentenced to 12.
This is why
I'm so flippant confused. Like, what is concurrently like one after the other or all in one? Just give him 100 fucking years and be done with it, bro.
want to quit the police.
Goeiemiddag al my Easters en meesteres, but I'm gonna speak English today because normally I don't do such videos, but when I saw this video I realized just one of the many reasons why I want to quit being a police official in South Africa, because the people that we are trying to help, the people, the lives we are trying to make better and be there when they need us, is the same people that is making a mockery out of us. This police officer, maybe he had a complaint maybe and he felt that the vehicle was a suspicious vehicle. We don't know the circumstances. Circumstances could, there's so many scenarios. But what if someone's daughter or that person's daughter or son?
Yeah, hold on, before the what if, bro, everybody gets made fun of, bro. In South Africa, nigga. Quit because you wanna quit. Comes with the job, you're serving the public. The public, they're gonna take boost, gang. They're gonna make fun of you. They're not gonna appreciate you. Doesn't matter what you do, bro. Nigga. Quit because you're scared. And it's dangerous. Especially with the Western Cape. Well, quit because people are making fun of you, bro. That's the least of your problems.
Or child or whatever was caught in a vehicle and they phoned the police and the police stopped the vehicle, and now the criminals that is seeing this video and is gonna make a joke out of the police, they're gonna come up with the same excuses and we won't be able to execute our job and get that child safely out of that circumstance. I'm just making an example quickly, but there can be so many examples in circumstances that can put this constable in that situation why he pulled off this vehicle. I fully understand where this people is coming from when they feel that they are not safe, but when you feel that you are not safe, drive to the nearest police station and go there and comply with the police, because tomorrow when you're in trouble, I'm telling you now, I'm telling you, the first people you're gonna phone is the police. It's a promise.
This is why
I'm not calling the cops, nigga. I'm just gonna take the L and go. Unless somebody dies in the situation, or I think death and, great. And those other type of stuff. That's the only time, bro, we calling the cops. Otherwise, what's the point, bro? I'm not saying don't call the police, don't trust the police. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't.
I got arrested for asking this question.
But then I know one or two police officials that I hold dear to my heart, so not all of them. Not all of them. Just that two. Those two people. Those are the only two people that are good in the police force. The rest, yeah.
Dirong dosa dirang.
Dirang so kita bersuara abuti.
Kau mesti ada je.
Yes, arti maya.
Santi.
Utuira bengka koloi.
Mara he horror. Agina no kita solo.
Insuara
fela kan garabela kushni wan.
Okay.
Like ma traffic ko polente bali hiro so aishi ko bani na bali vezi mobile to lete ngana.
No. Unama. Tela de under arrest.
Lega December ya hawani fe.
So to ira bang utar salam raune. Ratoya mo Deep Sleuth Police Station.
I got arrested.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Big dog. You know what they say, bro. If you can make a laugh and giggle, you can make it. You know what it says. But yeah, broski, bro was in there. Did you see the hand on the chest and the giggling and the Mrs. Officer? Oh, did it weak.
I'm running through the dark of the night, tiptoeing in the foliage. Shadows of death, yeah, the wind keeps blowing. The river keeps flowing, keep to the code of the ninja. No survivors, no prisoners. I am kicking a new sound to all of these masses. Doing my best to put the trappers in caskets. Eager to teach armor in these classes. I am the hype, so you better stay active. Trapping religion, so I gotta keep rapping. Yeah, deep to the code of the ninja. No survivors, no prisoners. Yeah, pass through the walls, blazing sheets. The smell of their fucking reeks. Yeah, murder the chopper on this chop. Silky beat.
The stage dead freaks. On my mind.